Good morning, everybody, and this is your DAX day trade setups for today. So still range bound, big up, big down, still big confusion. If you just minimize that, you'll see the range is clear as daylight at the moment, and I can probably just line that up with this previous swing low, and you can see the buyers are coming in off this area. Oscillators eased off quite nicely at the moment, but for all intents and purposes, this is a range, and really have no interest in trading a range. It's been going on for 3-4 weeks now. Nothing really else to read into it on the 3-hour. Do have a potential crossover the moving averages, but as far as I'm concerned, they are flat right now. We are stuck in between them, so we are between the 155 and the moving averages. So well, should I say the fast moving averages. Nothing really to read into that. Look at the hour, nothing to read into that either. We are flirted with the moving average, just hung around there till the data came out in the US. Then we plummeted with the US. Now we're back to kind of where we closed in the European session. So Euro is strong at the moment. It may impact us or it may not. I think it's kind of been the moral of the story. I think we are still above and below moving averages, still ranging, still exercising caution on your trades. So on the 15-minute, what do we have on offer today? This is a zone I would be paying attention to, 15.828. Look for a rejection there for a move back down to 15.713. So that would be the first bet. We are above it at the moment. So obviously you'd want to see a move down, move up, a lower high off that structure, and then a continuation down. Nice thing about that is it's probably going to give you a 30-point stop loss for a 100-point gain. So it's 3-to-1 trade. That's kind of the one view that we have at the moment. The next view would be sort of find support here and then move the top of this mini range here, which is kind of the high of yesterday, which is going to be 15.898 or 15.900. That's kind of the only setups that I can see at the moment. This is chaotic, above and below the moving averages at the moment. There's no real structure here. The line in the sand to the downside, I'm just going to go back to the 3-hour for this, is this level here at 15.713. Until that breaks, this is ranging. So you want to be buying off the bottom and you want to be selling off the top. That's kind of the view that we've got. And the last thing for this week, you can see we have a lower high in play. So that is my stop area for any shorts that I'm taking at the moment, and my profit area is down at 15.713. So that's kind of the setup that I have right now. I just want to see there's another level here. I just want to put that in. And let's just have a look at that on the 2 lower time frames. So we did test that. No, we didn't. Yeah, we did. We tried to test it there. We failed. We got above it. We go in below it. We haven't tested, retested it. So this may actually be an interesting option as well. So that's 15.864 for this setup. Either a stop above here, which is 63 points, and then obviously you're looking sort of firstly the gap, and then you're looking at 15.712. So it's potential 150 point gain for 70 points. So it's almost well, it is a 2-to-1 trade. So that's kind of the two setups, right where we are, or a little bit higher up. We're looking for the rejection, and the rejection needs to be a pin bar, an inside bar, or an engulfing bar. And it needs to be sort of just below that level with a tail touching a level, and that would be the trigger. If we start breaking above the high of yesterday, that breaks this trend line, then I would expect a move back to 15.974 or 16,000. So that's kind of the way that I see it at the moment. We are range bound. A bigger trend is up when we look at this on a weekly or a higher time frame. We're just looking a little bit tired on the weekly with some structure to the left. So don't see too much happening to the upside, but at the same time we've got really strong level of support down here at 15.713 on the weekly. We'd need to get through that on the weekly and then that would start targeting some of these tails here to the downside. Anyway, that's kind of my view at the moment. Be careful. Get down to even the 5-minute chart is chaotic at the moment, but I would get down to a level that you can maintain. So it's either 5 or 15 minutes, so you can see what's happening and just keep your your stop as tight as possible. Anyway, that's kind of my view. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.